You're Only Old Once by Dr. Seuss, a book for obsolete children. Read by Trisha FugleDAD, dedicated to my dad. One day you will read in the National Geographic of a faraway land with no smelly bad traffic. In those green pastured mountains of FugleDAD, everybody feels fine at 103, 'cause the air that they breathe is potassium free, and because they chew nuts from the tut-a-tut tree, well, this gives strength to their teeth, it gives length to their hair, and they live without doctors with nary a care. And you'll find yourself wishing that you were out there in FugleDAD and not here in this chair in the Golden Years Clinic on Century Square for spleen readjustment and muffler repair. Just why are you here? You're not feeling your best? You've come in for an eyesight insolvency test. And if you are the type that gets finicky finnick, at this point you'll try to get out of that clinic. And they will outwit you as quick as a winnick. The quiz docs will catch you. They'll start questionnaring. They'll ask you point blank how your parts are all faring. And your grandfather's parts, and please try to recall if your grandmother hurt most in the spring or the fall. Did your cousins have dreadful wild nightmares at night? Did they suffer such ailments as bus driver's blight, chimney sweet stupor, or prune picker's plight? And describe the main cause of your uncle's collapse. Too much alphabet soup or martinis, perhaps. And the next thing you know, when you've finished that test, is somehow you lost your necktie and vest, and the ogler is ogling your stomach and chest. Your escape plans have melted. You haven't a chance. For the next thing you know, both your socks and your pants and your drawers and your shoes have been lost for the day. The oglers have blossomed like roses in May, and silently, grimly, they ogle away. What those oglers have learned, they're not ready to tell. Clinicians don't spout their opinions pell-mell, so you're back with the vestibule fish for a spell. Norval won't bring you much comfort, you know, but he's quite sympathetic as clinic fish go. There you'll sit several hours growing tenser each second, fearing your fate will be worse than you reckoned, till finally Miss Becker, your beckoner, beckons. To a booth where the world-renowned earman Von Crandall has perfected a test known as bellows and candle. If the wind from the bellows can't blow out the flame, you failed, and you're gonna be sorry you came. You'll be told that your hearing's so murky and muddy, your case calls for special intensified study. They'll test you with noises from far and from near, and you'll get a black mark for those you can't hear. Then they'll say, "My dear fellow, you're deafer than most, but there's hope, since you're not quite as deaf as a post. We'll study your symptoms. We'll give you a call. In the meantime, go back and sit down in the hall." So you'll find yourself talking to Norval once more, and Norval will think that you're a bit of a bore because Norval has heard the same stories before. To this fish you'll become a plain pain in the neck, while you wait once again for Miss Becker to back. But Miss Becker won't come. With great swish and great swank, a wheelchair will come. You've gained status and rank. And Weldon the wheeler will say with great pride, "You have qualified, sir. You're now certified. As a VIP case, you're entitled to ride. Through thin and through thick, I'll be your backside. Dear Weldon, we'll show you great sights as you go. Right now, we're riding down Stethoscope Row. And I know that, like all our top patients, you're hoping to get yourself steth with some fine first-class scoping. So I'm hoping you'll simply be delighted to hear that In the internal organ Olympics last year, Dr. Schmidt, Smoot, Sinatra, Sylvester, and Fonz won 15 gold medals, 9 silver, 6 bronze. For the moment, however, we'll bypass this bunch. There's plenty of time to see them after lunch. You must see Dr. Palin, our allergy whiz. He knows every sniffle and itch that there is. Dr. Palin will find, as he works on your case, if the face powder's wrong on your stepsister's face. He will check your reactions to thumbtacks and glue, catcher's mitts, leaf mold, and cardigans, too. Nasturtiums and marble cake, white and blue chalks, anthracite coal, and the feather of hawks. Also corn on the cob, also buffalo grease, and how you react when you're stared at by geese. They'll take copious notes, and I'll hazard a guess that'll send you downstairs to see Dr. Van Ness. Van Ness has enjoyed a high rate of success in his pioneer work in the study of stress. So you'll be sure he will stress you a trifle. Then he'll send you around to see Dr. Von Eiffel. Dietitian Von Eiffel controls the Woof Whiffer, our diet devising computerized sniffer, on which you can just simply lie down and repose and sniff at good food as it goes past your nose, from caviar soufflé to caribou roast, from Parmesan patties to terrapin toast. He'll find out by sniff scan the foods you like most. And when that guy finds out what you like, you can bet it won't be in your diet from here on. Forget it. Then into the new wing, we'll see Dr. Spreckles, who does the 3 F's, footsies, fungus, and freckles. And nextly we'll drop in on Dr. Jins, our A and S man, who does antrums and shins. And of course he'll refer us to Dr. McGrew, McGuire, and McPherson, and Blinn and Ballou, and Timpkins, and Tompkins, and Diller, and Drew, Fitzsimmons, Fitzgerald, Fitzpatrick, too, all of whom will prescribe a prescription for you. For your pill drill, go to room 663, where a voice will instruct you. Repeat after me. This small white pill is what I munch at breakfast, and right after lunch I will take the pill that's Kelly green before each meal and in between. These long berry-colored pills I take for early morning chills. I will take the pill with zebra stripes to cure my evening gripes. These orange-tinted ones, of course, I will take to cure my Charlie horse. I take 3 blue ones at 8:30 to slow my exhalation rate. On alternate nights at 9 p.m. I swallow pinkies, 4 of them. The reds, which make my eyebrows strong, I eat like popcorn all day long. The speckled browns are what I keep beside my bed to help me sleep. This long flat one is what I take if I should die before I wake. When at last we're sure you've been properly pilled, then a few paper forms must be properly filled, so that you and your heirs may be properly billed. Whereupon, if you're smart, there's a very good chance you'll meet soon again with your socks, coat, and pants. And you'll know once your necktie's back under your chin and Norval has waved you Godspeed with his fin, you're in pretty good shape for the shape you are in.